Hi guys, Martin here, how are you doing? I know it was a long time since my last video, but the reason for that is very simple. We are in the bear mode on the market, cryptocurrencies are getting regulated, and it's really hard to predict what's going to happen next because of all the FUD which is spread by governments, by influencers and so on, and also because of the new laws being created or the speculations around it. So the price is reacting every single time to it, and without the knowledge from inside we cannot really say what's going to happen next. But this time I decided to make a video because Genesis Mining it's a topic very close to me. I really believe in the company. I still believe they are 100% legit, and they are just, let's say, the victim of what happened here, because Swiss Global they are just advertising themselves as a partner, kind of a partner on their webpage of Genesis Mining, which is just, in my honest opinion, I'm not 100% sure, just like any other promoter, like sharing affiliate link or over the YouTube or whatever. They are just doing that on the bigger scale, like Omnia was doing, and there was many questions about Omnia on official Twitter and so on, if they are actually a partner or not, and Genesis Mining was very clear about that they are not. They are just like any other customer. So as you can see guys, they're probably just the victim of that, because Swiss Gold Global was just basically advertising Genesis Mining services, and the outcome of it is cease and desist from South California state. What can I say? On our experience with BitConnect, we can say that if one state made something like that, probably the others will follow. But what I did notice that Genesis Mining is out of contracts, which I honestly disbelieve that this is a coincidence, because they had Ethereum and Zcash contracts on sale, and it's highly unlikely that they run out of on both of them just when the cease and this order came out to daylight. There is an official statement from Genesis Mining about what is going on, but first of all I will show you guys an article from CoinDesk. I don't know if you saw it, but it's worth reading. There's not much of it here. It's just basically saying that Genesis Mining is offering their hash power for renting, but by doing that they are behaving against the law. And I will just basically read the thing for you, maybe that will be easier. At all times relevant to this order, respondent Genesis Mining continuously offered investment opportunities in mining contract to South Carolina residents through its website. At no time relevant to the events stated herein was respondent Swiss Gold Global registered with the division as a broker-dealer, and no exemption from registration has been claimed by respondent Swiss Global. So as you can see guys, yeah, they are just another promoter, nothing else, and unfortunately they just found a way to fit the services which Genesis Mining offers as a renting hash power to compare it to securities, and that was the green light for them to just basically sorry for the word, screw over customers from South Carolina, because what will be the outcome for them? Genesis Mining won't be able to offer the services to them right now, so how this is going to affect their mining, how it's going to affect their investment? For sure not the right way, for sure they will be the victims over here. So how this is helping out? It's not helping out at all, right? We know that governments, regulations, taxation, inflation. This is all some kind of let's say handcuffs, shackles for the humanity. Everything is under control. We've got banking with the governments on top ruling everything. And United States of America, you like it or not, they are the most aggressive country in the world. They are making huge investments in the army. They are constantly at war with someone. Military, but not only. Basically, economics is like a second war ground, you can say. In my country, when they are counting the inflation rate, they are using the definition which is completely out of order. They are not including the energy cost or just basic groceries cost like food or so on, which is obviously one of the most important things. And this is changing the rates from 1 to 1 or 2% a year, from 8 to 10, which is the real rate. And when they are adjusting payouts to, let's say, people who already rest at home, taking their pensions, they are of course counting the inflation rate, which is unfair, and it's all over the world like that. And when they see something which is a threat to them, they do their best to stop it. They cannot stop the cryptocurrencies because they are decentralized. There's no influence on them. They can just basically manipulate market by buying and selling them, spreading the FUD like they do. But with Genesis Mining, they are the legit company, registered somewhere. They are the real people, and they can be harmed. And I'm really disturbed that United States are doing things like that, because this is just showing how unfair that is. And hopefully, and I really hope, Genesis Mining will stand, and their low representatives will do their best to defend the company. Company have over 2 million customers right now already, and this is a huge deal. They are doing their best all the time. I know they've got some up and downs, but like everyone else. But from the other hand, guys, if Genesis Mining is not a victim but the opposite somehow, we could just say it about anyone else around the world. So many companies from different industries are trying to refresh their offer, attract the customers by offering some deals for customers who will say a good word about their company. So how this is different from the commissions from affiliate links from Genesis Mining? Not much, but the thing is that they cannot really fully regulate what is going on over here with Genesis Mining and Bitcoin or other altcoin mining. And this is the problem for them. They want to be in full control, and they cannot be over here. So this is a threat. They might try to stop it, but Genesis Mining must do all they can to show their cooperation, their transparency, their legitimacy, because if they won't, they will be just the victim of the system, another victim of the system. Doesn't matter how big they are. So I think the fact they stopped offering the new contracts at this point, it's a good move, because they just basically agreed to cease and desist order, and they cannot be 100% sure from where their customers are. So they have to implement some kind of a system or the rules, terms and conditions to their service before they will be signing the contracts again. Otherwise they will just basically break the rule, cease and desist order. So as you can see, I think this is the real reason behind the scenes. why they stopped offering contracts at this point. But on the long term, I think that will be just good enough to make another rule in terms of conditions of their hash power renting, that they are not offering their services to South Carolina state in the United States of America. But from the other hand, we cannot be certain that other states will not follow. And you know how influential United States are, so maybe they will try to influence different countries as well, which would be even worse. So yeah, guys, this is my opinion. I don't know, what do you think? I will just quickly show you what Genesis Mining said on their Twitter account about existing situation. So as we can see, guys, they were replying to quite a few tweets today, as I can see as well. I didn't read them yet. We can go through them together. So yeah, that's the first one, that they are sold out and they are trying to resolve the issues with Ether payouts. I don't have any because I don't have contracts for Ethereum. I have most of my hash power in Bitcoin mining. And that's the answer about the situation with cease and desist order. Hi both, we are monitoring the situation, are currently reviewing the case with our US legal team. We have no further update at this time, but we'll provide an update immediately once we do, which is great. They are transparent about it, and they are just repeating that answer to different people. As you can see, they are including their heads in that posts, in the tweets as well, like Marco Strank or Marco Krot, which are very important people behind the company. And the other thing I am interested about and how this is going to work out is that Rio partner Chief Blockchain, they are Rio company registered on stock market, I think. Yeah, they are. And how this is going to influence them, we will see with time. It's really hard to predict how the law will be taken under consideration in different states, because as we all know how difficult it is to pay your tax when you got some profits from cryptocurrency. It's just crazy. No one knows. There are different laws. You've got rights, and those rights are not really treated as they should, I would say. Because when it comes to your responsibilities, they try their best to try to force you to do some kind of thing, but when it comes to your rights, they are not that they're not as they should. Basically, they're not fair. They're not fair. They are trying to force us all the responsibilities we have, but the same laws which are giving us this responsibility, they are giving us some rights, but those rights are less important for the government, unfortunately. But they cannot stop cryptocurrencies. That's for sure. That's for sure. They won't turn off the internet, right? But yeah, you know, guys, how it is. Regulations are coming up. We are in the bear mode, and it's really hard to predict what's going to happen next. On my example, I'm getting the payouts daily from Genesis Mining without a problem, and even I've got those payouts. I invested in some altcoins. They are tipping so much recently that even with those payouts, I'm having less and less money day after day. So hopefully the market is going to make a U-turn and is going to turn the bull mode back again, but we will see. On long term, I'm still bullish, but those regulations will hurt the whole community for sure, but eventually I hope they will be fair. But I am not that optimistic about it, because so many times during the historical events we saw governments behaving really not as they should, like false flag operations. We can talk about United States for a bit over here and stop. We got false flag operations like Cuba, Vietnam, lying to their own community for long years, and just by saying it's top secret. There's a great movie, a new movie with Meryl Streep in cinemas right now, well, at least in Poland, still in cinemas or just came out. And I saw it, it's a great movie, and it was about basically shutting the mouth of the Washington Post to not say the truth, because if they will just destroy them basically. And this is a nice story. That story ended up with a beautiful ending, but how many which we don't know about are not ending that way? Probably much more. What about World Trade Center, guys? Do you really believe in the official version? Well, I leave the answer to you, but I think that the governments are very dishonest with us. So either they see the threat and they act like a big predator, and hopefully Genesis Mining will survive that and it won't affect them very much. I really hope that will end up like that. But yeah, we will see, guys. That's my opinion. I hope that answers some of your questions. And what can I say? Yeah, I wish all of you all the best, happy mining, which won't be affected but by that decision. If you are from South Carolina, I feel really sorry for you at that point, and I hope that Genesis Mining legal team will stand their position, do their best, and eventually explain what happened, and maybe they will let them offer their services in the future back again. So that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll do my best to answer as best as I can with all my knowledge. But remember, I'm not the financial advisor. It's my just private opinion with my life experience. My personal experience with Genesis Mining is really great. Just at the end, I will quickly show you that I receive payouts on daily basis. I don't have my payout today just yet, but as you can see, I'm receiving it. I'm receiving it every 2 days right now, because minimum payout threshold is quite high. I think they should lower it back down, because fees are not that high anymore on Bitcoin network. But they are struggling with different things, like new graphic user interface, Ethereum payouts, and now that cease and desist order won't help at all. So yeah, maybe that's why they stopped the contracts as well, because they've got just too much on their heads. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you got questions, like I said, you can mail me on mptak123@hotmail.com, which is underneath the video, or you can just write a comment underneath the video and I'll do my best to answer. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye bye for now.